evening, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 News anchor Ron Trevino coming to you from the KHOU newsroom. We just want to keep you up to date on some of the stories that we're covering today, some of the stories that you're clicking on, and some of the stories that we'll have on our newscast around 10:45 tonight. We're going on a little bit later because of football going so long today. Let's talk about some of the stories that we're covering. The big story here in Houston this weekend is Kanye West and his visit to the Houston area. He packed in a huge crowd today at Lakewood Church to deliver an energetic message about his newfound relationship with Jesus Christ. The rapper kept his promise to Pastor Joel Osteen and attended the 11 a.m. service at Lakewood. He even brought his wife, Kim Kardashian, along as well, their daughter as well, their daughter North. They brought her along too. It was a 20-minute message. Kanye mentioned how God sent him a vision about starting a church a few years back and how he's now in full service of God. He even led the church in prayer at the end of his message. And Kanye's not done worshiping yet. He's taking the stage tonight alongside his gospel choir for their Sunday service event tonight at the church, and that is going on right now. Another big story that we're covering tonight has to do with a tragedy that happened back in 1999. Tomorrow, the Texas A&M community will come together to remember the horrible Bonfire collapse. Tomorrow at 2:42 a.m., it will mark the 20th anniversary of that tragedy. 12 people died, 27 people were injured when the log stack collapsed. The Aggie Bonfire was a long-standing tradition, but after the accident in 1999, there have been no officially sanctioned Aggie bonfires on campus. Now tonight on our newscast, we're going to hear from one of the survivors of that horrible accident. A lot of sports today. Let's talk about sports. And the big sports story, big disappointment for Texans fans. They were blown out in Baltimore, 41-7. We were expecting a major showdown between Lamar Jackson, the Ravens quarterback, and the Texans quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the two hottest quarterbacks in the league. Well, this showdown never really materialized. Not much of a shootout. Watson passed for just 169 yards. He was sacked 6 times. 6 times he was sacked. Jackson threw for 4 touchdowns and more than 300 yards. We're going to have much more on this game coming up on Sports Extra tonight at 11 o'clock. All the scores today. A lot about the Astros as well tonight on Sports Extra. It's going to be on, I guess, around 11:15-ish, something like that. All right, let's talk about the weather now. Let's talk about the weather after this gorgeous weekend that we've had. The work week doesn't look too bad after this gorgeous weekend. The week ahead will be a little warmer, and our best chance of rain will be on Friday. So the best chance of rain is on Friday, a little bit warmer this week than last week. All right, so you're up to date on the stories that we're covering tonight. If you have any questions about some of these stories, go to our website, khou.com, and by all means download the new and improved KHOU app and turn on push notifications so you can get alerts on whatever is going on in the community. Until then, I'm Ron Trevino. Join us tonight around 10:45 for our newscast. Enjoy the rest of your evening.